Alright guys, welcome back to the first update on Tropical Storm Koinu, which formed in the Western Pacific yesterday. As you can see on the satellite imagery, it's looking very decent. The center of circulation was actually exposed a few hours ago. Not anymore with this huge central dense overcast which has appeared over the storm system. You can see decent convection there, and a bit more of a spiraling curved band pattern near the center of the circulation, which is what you like to see in an intensifying storm system. You can quite clearly see convection. It's quite a large system in terms of convection. And it's looking like it will become our next typhoon, and possibly a major typhoon as it begins to approach Taiwan as well. It could even become, maybe even according to the HABS a category 4 typhoon with 150-mile-per-hour winds, but I guess we'll see if that ever comes to fruition. Currently the storm has maximum sustained winds of 60 miles per hour, that is 50 knots, a pressure of 996 millibars. It is moving northwest at 4 miles per hour, and currently of course it is a tropical storm system. We are going on the higher end of the expected wind speeds as of this latest update, brought to you by Curtis Simplified. So take a look at all the estimates here. We've got the JTWC still at 45, ADT at 50, AIDT at 50, D-Prints all the way up at 60, D-Mints at 65, SMAP passed earlier, got 60 miles per hour. We're going with the higher end of the expectations currently at 60 miles per hour. Take a look at the JTWC forecast cone here. The latest one, you can see as it approaches Taiwan, look at that storm intensify, maybe even a bit more of a rapid intensification trend as it begins to approach Taiwan, reaching 110 knots before maybe a landfall. I think the Taiwan Islands would disrupt it, but then maybe approaching China, I'm not sure, but you can see that cone is huge. It's a huge cone extending all the way down to the Philippines at this point, so the uncertainty with this is still very huge, and there's even still a bit of uncertainty whether this will actually go towards Taiwan. Most of the models are predicting it, but there are some outliers in the GFS ensembles here, and you can see the GFS ensembles taking some of them still north, which would actually probably benefit the storm if anything, maybe even making it a stronger storm, but it is going to be likely heading towards Taiwan. As you can see, the peak pressure from all the ensembles there is at 978 millibars. That's at least a typhoon there, and you can see quite a fast southerly track as well, and it starts to approach Hainan, so I won't be surprised if we have a storm maybe near Hainan, or maybe even making landfall on Taiwan. But you can see most of them actually predicting if it will make landfall on Taiwan, it's going to be a very southern landfall. But of course, this is just one model. Some more models are predicting landfall. I know the CMC is predicting a landfall. I mean, that's called the Can't Make Cyclones model. It's not, but but you can see 983 as it approaches Hainan, and then maybe into Vietnam after. Taking a look at some visible shortwave IR imagery here, and you can see that kind of exposed. It's not really exposed anymore. You kind of see that exposed low-level circulation. It looks like that central dense overcast has really began to go over it and get over that central circulation, which is what you want to see in an intensifying storm system. You can see that huge kind of like curved band pattern there. The inflow is pretty decent in the storm currently, and that central dense overcast structure will really help it out as it starts to approach, of course, Taiwan and maybe China in the long term. Here's some true color zoomed out imagery here. There you can see the Philippines. You can see that moisture really heavy. It's a huge moisture plume that's even near the Philippines at this point. It could even bring more moisture to the Philippines, maybe even some more rainfall there. It will definitely bring rainfall to the Philippines at some point if it approaches Taiwan. Anyway, thanks for watching this update on Tropical Storm Koinu. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next update. Peace out.